You're looking at a live picture of the observation deck on the Empire State Building, and you can see the visibility is very poor. We're tracking our top story this morning, which is the storm from Long Island to New Jersey. We've got you covered. But first, we're going to talk about this. You've seen this fashion statement worn by teens in cities and suburbs, also on stage by celebrities. You know, those baggy and saggy pants, exposing underwear and sometimes more. You may not like it, but it's become part of American culture. Yesterday, we told you about a local state senator who wants kids to pull up their pants. He's putting up billboards in Brooklyn to spread his message. It's not the first time a local leader has taken up this issue. This time, a local councilman in New Jersey is introducing a proposal that would make walking around in saggy, baggy pants subject to a fine under the city's indecency law. Please welcome the man behind that movement, Councilman, of course, Anthony Davis. Welcome from Paterson, New Jersey. Glad you could make it across the river to our side.
Yes.
All right, so let's talk about it. Break it down for us. Why do you find it so offensive, students wearing baggy or saggy pants?
Well, one of the reasons why I think that students or young people are taking the opportunity to show their disrespect, they don't value themselves.
In what way? Explain that. When they wear baggy pants, what message is it sending?
Well, it sends a clear message that disrespect. They don't respect authority. They don't respect themselves. That's how I'm looking at it. Anyone with any good sense would not want to show their underwear. So,
well, it started in the prison yards, right?
That's true. Started in the prison. In the prison, they started because they were taking away the belts.
Right.
So they're taking away the belts. You know, no one. You know, the pants were sag, the fit big. You know, instead of look tight because they're in jail. So those are the type of things. You know, that it's a negative connotation that is sending. But
you're taking it one step further. You're saying that students actually approached you and said, you know what, we want to do something about this. And then when did you come with the idea to fine them under Paterson's indecency law?
Well, about 3 years ago, we had about 30, 40 students that came to me and asked me to do something about it. They wanted to do something about it. So I asked them to come to city council, you know, we could do something about it, doing local laws, and that's what happened. That's what United, initiated. Students got involved, and they thought that it was disrespect. So they wanted to change, and I said, hey, look, we can do something, whatever. So we tried to get a law out. People were calling in and saying, you know, infringing and stop, you know, we don't want to infringe on their civil rights. However, so we said, look, let's do it educationally. So we tried to do it educationally, which we're going to do first, you know, billboards, educating the public, letting them know that what they're doing is disrespect, and they should be pulling up their pants. Then we're going to hit them with a warning sign, let them know the sign, and then after that we're going to go impose the fine. All
right, so you've got the mayor on board.
The mayor's on board.
A couple of city council members on board.
Council members are on board.
I want to play devil's advocate. A lot of people say that this fine is way too extreme, that it infringes on somebody's civil rights, and why can't somebody just express themselves? I mean, get with it. It's part of the culture now.
I don't think it's part of the culture. It can never be part of my culture. I mean, you know, I was not allowed to come outside without a belt or suspenders. Here I am, 40+ years old. I'm still wearing a belt or suspenders. It is our moral obligation to really direct and help our youth, guide them in the right paths. And I think that any adult that will not say anything to these youngsters, there's something wrong with them.
State Senator Eric Adams putting up billboards. What do you say to that?
I kudos to him. However, he beat me to the punch because we wanted to do a billboard ourselves. Unfortunately, he has more money than we do.
Well, you know what? Maybe you can join forces, raise the money together, and get your message across. I mean, I'm just saying that, but I want to play devil's advocate and play both sides of the, because that's what journalists do.
Yes.
Councilman, thank you so much for coming in. We really do appreciate it. Log on to our website and our Facebook page and let us know what you think about this. Next hour, we are going to have State Senator Eric Adams of Brooklyn and an editor from Source Magazine voicing their opinions on New York's push to get rid of those saggy pants. John.
All right, guys, thanks. It is a heated issue, of course, and this is our question of the day. Tell us what you think. Should sagging pants be outlawed? Yes, they're indecent, or no, it's a fashion choice. Log on to WPIX.com.